Good morning, Huntington North. I'm Cohen Ensley.
And I'm Carly, and this is HNHS Today for Wednesday, April 8th.
The final blood drive of the school year will be held on Friday, April 17th. One donation can help save 3 lives.
If you would like to sign up and have not done so before but would like to, please see Nurse Johnson or Mrs. Martinez in the clinic to do so. 16-year-old permission slips can also be picked up in the clinic.
Seniors who would like to bring a guest to the HNHS post-prom are required to have an approved formal guest form on file.
This is required for any student bringing anyone other than a current HNHS student to purchase a ticket for a guest. This form must be on the files and approved.
Students will be notified if their guest form is approved or denied. All requirements are listed on the guest form.
Complete forms are due today, and no late forms will be accepted. If you have questions, see Mr. Draper or Mrs. Rogers in the attendance office.
And of course, there's post-prom. Seniors, please go to Canvas to order your free post-prom t-shirts. The deadline is April 20th.
Prom is all about getting dressed up. It's almost like a pageant.
One local pageant is also a scholarship program. Sydney has more information.
This year, we will be giving away over $4,000 worth of scholarships. Last year alone, Queen Kira earned $1,450. The first runner-up won $950. So it's a lot of money that could help out with expenses. When we first started in 2019, we only gave $100 away, so our program has really grown. The meetings, we will have at least 3 or 4 practices through the summer. We'll have a special call-out meeting probably sometime in June, early June, and then the deadline will be the last Friday in June, and then the pageant is going to be on August 1st. The Indiana State Festivals Association is for Queen contestants ages 16 to 22, and now we have a Princess program down there, and that is ages 12 to 15. So both of our junior queen from Miss Roanoke and our queen from Miss Roanoke will be able to go to the state in November. We have a Facebook page called Roanoke Royalty. We also have an Instagram page our queen runs, and it's Miss Roanoke Fall Festival. And also we have a web page, it's Roanoke Fall Festival. We have our own queen page, and you can go there and pick up the applications. We should have those online by the end of March.
There's so many opportunities when running for Miss Roanoke. One of the biggest ones is really being able to serve your community around Huntington and Roanoke. Another one is being able to go to the state pageant in November, where you can meet a bunch of girls from all around the state of Indiana and get to become lifelong friends. I have gained so many lifelong skills becoming queen. I have been able to do so many community service opportunities, leadership opportunities, and as well as gaining so many different friends. Some of the pros when running are when you're competing with so many different girls, you become such great friends with them, as well as being able to strengthen your leadership skills, and as well as getting real life experience in an interview setting, which I know is something that has been super helpful for me personally. So my experience at state was something super fun. It was something that I've never done before, and I would say it is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and it's something that I wish everybody could experience. I made so many different friends from around the state of Indiana that I still keep in contact with this day, and I just really learned leadership skills and interview skills as well. I'm really looking forward to being able to mentor all of the girls that are running for this title, as well as what they're going to benefit from when they win or become on the court of Miss Roanoke. I really benefited personally from all of the scholarships and being able to further my education. I am also really excited to see all of the new life skills that they can learn throughout this process.
Thanks, Sydney. Current sophomores, the application deadline for the Mayor's Council, That Viking Thing, for next year is today. Applications are available for pickup in the main office.
High Hopes, Huntington North Mental Health Awareness and Suicide Prevention Group, meets every Tuesday in room 209 in Mr. Villanueva's room.
Before spring break, the High Hopes team hosted High Hope-Palooza.
Cadence was able to get a recap of the event.
As you may remember, our suicide prevention group, High Hopes, had their event High Hope Palooza on March 7, 2026. We interviewed some High Hopes members about how it went, what they want to improve for next year, and what their favorite event was.
I think High Hope Palooza went really well. We had a good turnout for our first year, and I think everybody really enjoyed it.
It was good. There was a lot of people that attended, but the majority of it was adults that came.
I think getting more people involved and interactive in it. A lot of people came, but they kind of stayed to their own areas. So I think having more people come and be more.
I think next year we should try our hardest to get seniors to come because they only have a little bit left at the high school, and I think it's important for them to have fun activities outside of school.
High Hope Palooza was a great success. We were super excited. For next year, we are hoping that we're going to have more students. Probably our biggest thing that we did that everybody really liked was the planetarium tour, so we're definitely going to include that next year. But we'd like to have more students. We might change the date so that more students can attend, but overall we're super excited about how it went.
I really liked the planetarium. I think everybody enjoyed it, and it was nice for more people to experience it.
My favorite event about High Hope Palooza was the photo booth because I got to take a bunch of pictures with all my friends.
I'm Cadence, and that's all for HNHS today.
Thanks, Cadence. Walkaway meets every Tuesday in the Locker Lounge after school. Walkaway is an after-school walking program that is open to all students.
Disc Golf Club will meet today from 3:05 to 4:15. Players will be working on approach shots. Bring your bags to the art room before school, or discs can be provided. Meet in the art room after school.
Speaking of activities, let's go to Preston and Emma with this week's sports roundup.
Thanks, guys.
Congratulations to Alice Friesen, who finished 6th in a 3,200-meter run at the Hoosier State Relays over break. This is the third consecutive year that Friesen has placed the top 8 in the large schools division of the relays.
Despite all of the rain last week, the baseball team managed to open its season with a 2-1 win over Fort Wayne Northrop on Friday. Parker Doherty and Nate Bowman each notched a hit and an RBI, while 4 other Vikes also recorded hits. Braden Gerhardt and Cruz Kindler scored the Vikings 2 runs.
The Vikings were back in action last night and will host Oak Hill tonight. First pitch is scheduled for 6 o'clock.
The boys volleyball team opened its season with a 4-set loss at Homestead before break. The Vikes will be back on the court tonight at Heritage. First serve is scheduled for 6 o'clock.
The softball team opens its season tonight at Angola, and the girls' tennis team opens its season tomorrow at Manchester. We'll have those results next week.
Looking ahead to the fall season, there will be a call-out meeting for those interested in participating on the girls' flag football team next season.
The meeting will be held outside the athletic office during homeroom today.
That's it for sports this week. Let's go back to the desk. Thanks, guys.
That's all we have for this week.
Have a great week, Vikings. You'll see us next week.
I could spend a lifetime watching you swim, swim. This is how it all begins. Swim, swim. I just wanna dive, I just wanna dive. Map world, gone away. I still wake up in this map world. Name a place that I can breathe on this map world. Looking like a goody goody in this map world.